I'm curious how you tend to describe the music you make. Do you have a particular genre that you feel you would fall into?
Well, I feel like I kind of like dip into tons of genres now, but like I've kind of fallen into the lane of like alt pop, pop punk, pop rock, but a lot of people like compare me to Avril Lavigne or Paramore. Even I'm getting like Billie Eilish now, but
I could see
it's
that.
whatever's most authentic to me, and it's like fun and it's loud, so I'm just glad
Sure.
that people.
Who are some of the artists that influenced you when you were growing up?
Oh my God, I had like so many. Growing up, I had tons of rock influences. I grew up with the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and Bowie. Um, and like even some later rock influences. I love Foo Fighters now. Um, but I also have tons of pop influences. Like I've been totally obsessed with like Chappell Roan recently.
Sure,
And
everyone has.
yeah, seriously. And like Sabrina Carpenter, Katy Perry, all those.
You currently have your GLITCHGIRL.EXE EP out now, and as of now, we've heard Chameleon and a remix of Welcome Back Girl. Where did the idea to switch things up and remix these songs come from?
Well, I kind of just thought like summer was the perfect time to shake things up and release some remixes, because who doesn't want to, have some fun dance EDM for the summer and like jump in your pool with that on.
Absolutely. I mean, what kind of fan response have you been receiving to these new versions?
I've gotten like a lot of stuff and like overall it's great response. There have been a lot of people who say that it's like hearing these songs for the first time. And there's been like debate over whether like the originals are better or the remixes, and it's like really cool to see. And it's just cool to get people's opinions.
You are an incredible songwriter. What is your songwriting process? Do you always have a same way you write a song, or does it change up every time?
Oh, it definitely changes. Like I'm kind of all over the place. Sometimes it starts with a lyric idea and we shape the entire song around that. Or sometimes it's all music and then comes like the melody and the lyrics. And sometimes I have like a melody. I have so many like demos on my phone that I record at like 2 a.m. And I'm like, let's do this. So I definitely don't have like a specific way.
How much of a hand do you have on the production side of the music do you make that you make?
Well, I've definitely got like more involved now. But like I often work with producers, they all produce it, and when it comes to instrumental, it's a lot of the producer work, and not me, but I do have a lot of hand in it now. Like when I first got out, I think I was like a little scared like to
Sure.
try things. But now I just have so many ideas and I'm getting a lot more creative.
Well, GLITCHGIRL.EXE EP is out now. Where did that title come from?
Well, the EXE is like a nod to computers and it's kind of geeky, but Glitch Girl was just kind of my idea, because making EDM is just like so different than what I normally do. And I was like, well, it's very different than me. So I might as well have like some alternate persona to go with it. So each song kind of has like a different alter and it's like the corrupted version. So I just thought it'd be fun.
I'm curious, you chose only four remixes for this EP. Uh, how come so few?
Well, I feel like it was really just what would fit. I have Muse and we thought about it, but Muse ultimately just seemed too rock heavy to go for dance. It just seemed like too big of a departure. But like it was so obvious for like Chameleon and Kiss Like Me that those are just so fun that would fit so perfectly. And then Welcome Back Girl and Twisted Play, it was just like, what if we tried it? And it turned out really cool.
Kiss Like Me is my personal favorite off the EP. Which
Me
one is
too.
yours? I was just gonna say, why does it hold a special place for you?
Well, I feel like Kiss Like Me is just such a fun song that when you put it into like remix form, it just like works so well. And I just think the remix is so well done and just so fun.
I know, I was gonna say, I'm sure you get the most feedback from that one, and people are like, oh my gosh, this one's a definite always play.
Yeah, definitely.
With this EP out, will you be performing at some locations this summer? And where are some of your favorite places to play live?
Well, I definitely have some shows planned for this summer with me and my band, The Habit. We'll be playing at Cactus Jack's and we'll be playing at the Nile. But I will say I've gotten the great like one-time opportunity for now to play at the Whiskey Go Go and the Viper Room, and those have just been incredible.
Iconic locations.
I know it was so awesome. Um, but I'm based in Arizona, so there's a lot of great local there's a great local music scene that's like growing. Um, and there's some great locations like I've been playing at Cactus Jack's like nonstop recently. I love Wasted Grain, Walter Studios, and CB Live. Those are all some of my favorite places to play.
What can fans expect from a live Piper Connolly performance? Will you be playing some of these remixes?
The remixes we don't have in the set now. We might have to look at that though. That'd be really fun. But you'll definitely hear my originals and you'll hear tons of fun covers. But I think my band is getting a really fun live show built right now.
Oh, what are some of your favorite songs to cover?
Oh, we got some really good ones. We do Break On Through. That's my favorite, for sure. But we also do like Dark Necessities by Chili Peppers, and that one is also one of our favorites to perform. So I don't want to spoil the rest, but
Sure, sure. Leave it all for people to show up and enjoy themselves
yeah,
at the concert. Who would you most love to collaborate with on a song in the future?
I would definitely have to say like Alanis. I love her. I had the great opportunity to meet her recently, and she's just so sweet, and she's been such a big inspiration for me recently, as a woman in rock. And I think we both make music that's just so fun, but also angsty and angry, but overall just such a fun time. So I think our voices would sound good together. And Alanis, if you're watching this, call me. So definitely her. I love her.
Are you back in the studio making some new music yet?
Yes, I am. I have some really exciting stuff cooking. Some what I would probably say is my best stuff yet.
Who are some artists and musicians you're currently listening to, and why are they always on replay for you?
Well, I feel like over time, my music taste has been building, and I have like what I call these like mini obsessions, where like these bands just like become my entire world, and I want to learn like everything about them. Like I had a huge obsession with the Struts. Last year I had a huge obsession with Foo Fighters that lasted literally an entire year. I don't know how my parents dealt with me. But like recently I've been and it won't reflect in my music yet, but super obsessed with the Doors is what I've been like crazy fascinated with.
Classic.
Yes.
What would you like to say then to everyone who are fans and supporters of Piper Connolly music?
Well, I'll say number one, thank you so much for supporting me. Um, I think my absolute favorite thing has been seeing people come to my shows and know the words of my songs, and it's so beautiful and makes me emotional just like knowing like, I did this. And it's cool that people just want to listen to my weird, fun, crazy music, um, and start to get me like that. So thank you for supporting me, and there's more to come, and hopefully I see you all at a show.